Hello there.
Hey there guys, Unofficial Lego here. Hope you're all doing well and welcome to my Lego sealed collection showcase video here. Today I have over 37 sets that are sealed here in our Lego room here. That of course we'll go over each and every single one of these, just show you guys all of these. I thought it would be kind of fun to show you my collection here of all the sealed sets. I often show you guys just my normal everyday kind of setup here, the city and the other display shelves and everything like that. So to show you guys all of the sealed sets is something I haven't actually done before. I've of course shown them here and there, like on the shelf. They're clearly not on the shelf right now, and this isn't even all of them. There's even more of them right here behind me. So let's go ahead and start out with this. I've just counted all of them, and there are exactly 37 sealed sets over here, and well, all over here as well. We'll get to these ones in just a moment. These are some of the bigger ones that don't, of course, fit over here on this shelving right here. And of course, I am also just a weird Lego collector. I like to keep the boxes for whatever reason, so I do have a few of those kind of just laying around here as well. If they aren't over here, then, well, it's not sealed. So, like the Pro Droid, of course, is not sealed. It's open, clearly. It's built. I just have the box because I think it's cool. Anyway, aside from all that, starting out with our first set here, Lego Harry Potter Hogwarts Moment of Transfiguration class. It's one of those book Harry Potter sets. I would love to get more of those and kind of like make it into a little bit of a collection, probably when I will end up building eventually. Next up, we have our Lego City RV set here. Probably when I'll end up building here as well, because it's a city set and it would go into our, well, Lego City. That makes sense. Next up here, we have another Lego City one here. This is like a deep diving one. I don't know. I have little cousins. I might just give it to them, honestly. I'm not entirely sure. And speaking of which, I have even more that I might actually give to them. I have two of these. An owl, 3-in-1 Lego Creator. And we also have this one here, right here. This one's really cute, but this here is actually, I did buy this with the intention of giving it to one of my little cousins there actually as well. Still on the shelf actually in bubble wrap too, because it's just how they shipped. They're still here on the shelf. I have 3 sealed Lego Star Wars Mandalorian battle packs. I was waiting for the 3rd season of The Mandalorian to actually open these and build them, and that's right around the corner. So I'm not really sure if I still want to open them and build them. I actually have 2 of these sets already built and on the shelf. I'm not really sure if there's all that much of a necessity to really build them all that much. I actually got these 3 sets at the end of the year of 2021 maybe, I think was actually when I got them off of Amazon. They were on a really great deal for like 11 bucks each off of Amazon, so I went ahead and got a couple of those. Moving on, we have our Lego Halloween owl, one that I just haven't built yet. We have a Lego Halloween display that I like to put up year round, and it's only been getting bigger and bigger. I just didn't build this one in time for the overall season, the holiday, I guess, and I just kind of put it back onto the shelf until maybe next year. It is still kind of fall-y of that, but it's like the middle of winter. It's January now, so it's kind of too late for that. I didn't mention this at the beginning of the video, but ignore that and that. Those aren't Lego at all. That's like Mega Blocks, rip off Lego, and this isn't even like trying to imitate anything Lego related. It's just a cool 3D model type of thing. Moving on here, we have 5 of the Lego Star Wars sealed battle packs here. These here are just about retired here. I would like to keep like 1 of them sealed, maybe 2 of them sealed, but other than that, I already have 3 of them built on our shelf over that way. Of course, I've shown previously before on videos here on the channel, and so I'm a huge fan of those. I would like to get like a couple more of them, like maybe 2-3 more of them, wherever I could, before they really go extinct there. But moving on, and speaking on the subject of Star Wars and Clone Troopers, my newest, well, not my newest anymore, but one of my newest additions to the Lego family here, of course, being the Republic fighter tank, coming with the 187th Clone Legion, the purple Clone Troopers, the lean one, and a Mace Windu, and a couple battle droids there as well. I would love to get a couple more of those, and even have one sealed there as well, because I'm pretty sure that they aren't going to put those purple Clone Troopers in any other sets aside from that one, which is unfortunate, but I would love to have them in a cheaper set here in the near future. And not only just for that set, but I would love to have another 332nd Clone Trooper, also known as the Ahsoka Clone Trooper, because we only had one in one set, a $30 set. So to get that in a cheaper set, like a 4 of them in a battle pack, would be great in the near future, hopefully. This is also another set that's just on the verge of retirement and going extinct here. I would like to get like 2 more of them. I would love to have like 1 more of these opened, have 1 sealed. I've had this sealed for like the last 2 years actually, now that I think about it, which is honestly really insane. Actually, now thinking about it even more, I think it's like one of my first just Lego sets that I just kept sealed for whatever reason, and just kind of started this whole thing of a collection almost. Anyway, moving on here to some of the larger sets here. We have the Lego Winnie the Pooh Lego Idea set. I don't plan on getting another one of these. I'll probably open it soon. This is one I intend to go into the city. Of course, we have this part of the city, and then there's a whole nother table over there where the Razor Crest box is that we're expanding the city on and everything like that. I have plenty of videos talking about that here on the channel, so go check those out if you haven't already. We have a limited edition, I think it's a gift with purchase, Easter type of thing. Just the whole limited edition little badge thing right there as well, printing on the box. I have 2 of those actually, however. One's already opened and half built. I should really finish that build before I open any of these, quite honestly though. And of course, all the pieces and instructions are in this box right there. Moving onward here, we have the Lego Star Wars Rise of Skywalker Y-Wing Bomber. I'll probably eventually opening it. People didn't really like the sequels all that much, and well, it doesn't seem like these are going to go up in value or anything like that. I got it on sale off of Amazon for the holiday season as well. It's a cool build, comes with some cool minifigures like a Poe Dameron and Zori, of course. I really like the First Order Snowtrooper with the cape there as well, and the blue astromech droid is very unique and something we've never had before either. And yeah, overall pretty cool set. Might open it, probably will open it whenever I get more shelving space. Next to that, we have the 2021 Lego Star Wars Advent Calendar. I really wanted this one for the Mandalorian, Sandalorian, and the Christmas Grogu there as well. I kept this one sealed just because. No idea, honestly. I actually got this one after the holiday season. I realized that it had an exclusive Mandalorian, and I realized I had all the Mandalorians, so I'm like, wait, I need to have another one. I have to have this one because he's exclusive, so I just wanted to keep on that whole trend there. Next up, we have one of my more higher valued sealed sets in our Lego Star Wars collection here as well, that they're being Major Von Reg's TIE Fighter. This here is $200 sealed, and I think it's like one of the most expensive sealed sets I have here as well. That's retired here as well, part of the Star Wars Resistance show. The whole red color scheme looks really great, and I really want to have this one like physically in hand here as well, with all the minifigures and everything. However, for whatever reason, this set like sealed, it's just like a lot more valued for whatever reason compared to the one out of box and already built. So I'll definitely be picking up another one of these in the near future, hopefully, fingers crossed, that is not in the box, because just as a collector, knowing that that's like $200 is really cool. Not that I plan to like sell it or anything, it's just a collector thing type of idea, I guess, really. Moving on, we have one more that is more a little bit spontaneous here. It's the Jurassic World Dominion Triceratop. Did I get that right? This is the front of the box. Yes, Triceratop. Pickup truck ambush here. This was a $40 set purely for that dude right here. The truck's pretty small, actually. And there's that little thing there as well. I randomly picked this up at Walmart. I said, hey, that's cool. It's a dinosaur. Can I get this? And I got this. And, well, yeah, that's the story behind that. This Lego Star Wars Kylo Ren here, buildable figure, has an unfortunate story behind it, and I'll go over this real quick for you guys. This set I got back in 2015, actually, when it was actually out, and this was my unfortunate age as a Lego collector and Lego goer. I grew out of it simply in 6th grade around there, 2015. I thought it was too cool for it, and here I am as a 19-year-old. Self-explanatory. I opened it and I said, it's still sealed in there. I said, nah, I don't want to build it. And it sat on my dresser and on my desk in my room for the longest time. I finally cleaned it off and I started getting back into Lego, and there it is. So it is cool. It would be cool. I should probably build it sooner than later, because I do have the Obi-Wan Kenobi and the Luke Skywalker over there, both prequel trilogy and an original trilogy one, so to have one as a sequel trilogy just makes sense and something I should do. Moving on, we have the Lego Marvel Spider-Man No Way Home. Sorry about that. I loved this movie here. However, unfortunately enough, none of these sets like are actually relevant to the movie. Like Vulture, spoiler alert, wasn't in the movie. only one of the sets was actually relevant to the actual movie itself, and it's a really big miss opportunity, I think, to an extent, that they haven't yet made an actual Spider-Man No Way Home set, like the Statue of Liberty battle featuring all three Spider-Men would be insanely cool to have. But I really wanted the set for the black gold suit there. I loved the Vulture build there as well. I'm really not sure what that's supposed to be, like a drone or whatever. I'm not sure. I really wanted it for that and that. I really like those two components there. And the story behind that is I went to the Lego store at my local mall and I picked this up first, 20 bucks. We went to a couple other stores and I was really having this weird itch. I had the money to do it and I was like, hey, you only live once, YOLO type of thing. And then I went back into the store and came out with the UCS Mos Eisley Cantina, which was an amazing build. Super fun to build, awesome set, and I love the minifigures in this. And lastly, but definitely not least here, in my own opinion, regarding my own personal story to this set, is the Lego Star Wars Rise of Skywalker Resistance A-Wing Starfighter here. I obtained this set after an unfortunate hospital stay, so it has a lot of meaning to me overall, and I have this one sealed still because I already have one out of box and on the shelf, so it's just kind of here, hanging out here. This year is only 23, 24, 25, 26 of our sealed sets here. I've miscounted the Mandalorian packs that are still on the shelf there of our sealed sets collection. Let's go ahead and take a look at the rest of it, starting up with the smaller pile right here. I just got this today actually, and I just made a whole vlog video on it here as well, here on the channel now. Go check that out, of the new January 1st 2023 Lego Star Wars Boba Fett Starship Microfighter. I'm going to make a review on it, I'm going to build it, and everything like that. It's not going to stay sealed for long. Moving on, we have the Lego Star Wars Scout Trooper. This box is so dense and just messed up and everything like that I should probably build it. I'm just kind of waiting for available shelf space, I think. And that kind of goes for a lot of these sets, is kind of my excuse behind it, is that I just haven't built it because I don't have shelving space. And that is a problem that's just about fixed to a certain extent, but that is besides the point here. Another great one, and I want to get more and more into the helmet sets. I would love to get some more of these because they have been looking great, and even some of the Marvel ones as well, I would love to get more into. Next up, we have the Lego Star Wars Grogu the Child. I got this last year for my birthday, so it's already like a year old, and a great set. I should probably build it, just waiting for the shelf space, honestly, about that one. It's not really one I'm looking to keep sealed or anything like that as a collector. None of these I would really consider reselling. I haven't considered reselling either, so I just like having these sets sealed for the most part, for the two reasons of that, hey, I like it as a collector, I think it's cool, like the Von Reg, or I just don't have the shelf space type of thing. Another great set I have the intention of building pretty soon here, as a very big Boba Fett fan as well, is the Lego Star Wars Boba Fett Starship, or Slave One here, for the Book of Boba Fett, The Mandalorian Season 2 there as well. I would like to have one of these sealed though at the same time as well, because I'm just such a big, as a collector type of thing here as well, because I'm such a big fan of Boba Fett, as I had mentioned. Next up, next to that, we have the just newly added, and I don't know, this one's semi-sealed, like the Kylo Ren there, because it came with a lot of box damage. I'll probably end up building this one because of just the state of the boxes, like the Scout Trooper. It's just messed up, dented up, beat up. Great set, super underrated. I want more. I would love to have more of these diorama sets. Next up, we have the Lego Star Wars buildable Yoda next to the Grogu there as well. Is another one I would love to build pretty soon here. I would like to have one sealed, because look at the early 2000s one, is that was a thing, and it wasn't a thing for like 2 decades almost, it feels like. I think it probably was actually, honestly. So to have one of these sealed as a collector type of thing, maybe even to get another one as an investor type of thing, I think would be something very cool to do, and is something I am looking to do probably sooner than later. Next to that, we have the Lego Star Wars AT-AT. I would love to have 3 of these. I got this one randomly. This is about to retire here as well, I think. I just got this one as like a random splurge type of thing. No story behind it or anything like that, but it's another one of my larger sets. I would love to have two more of these to have the 3 set ensemble that we see in the movies. Now lastly, before we get to the last 2 Lego Star Wars sets over here, I think I kind of already showed the one a little bit, but that's besides the point. We have the Lego Harry Potter, the Great Hall. Oh, I love this one. I really want to. I think I will. I'll build this one. I got this one for 150. It was already, I think, retired off of eBay or Amazon or something like that. I'm not sure. But once I get more room to really get the castle pieces going, I would love to have this as just one big conglomerate. And that is kind of like the end goal of something I've discussed here previously before in the channel, is that I would love to have this table come out here, actually, or maybe keep it underneath there. I'm not really entirely sure, and I don't actually care entirely either, because I haven't really thought about it that much, but I would love to have a medieval / all the Harry Potter castle pieces down here. That there is a empty box, and the most likely, of course, is a empty box, and all those are empty boxes too. I actually kind of forget about those sometimes, but empty boxes, I don't know, it's a collector thing, I guess. I always hear of a lot of other people always kind of just taking sets and building them, of course, but keeping their boxes for whatever reason. It's a Lego people thing. I don't know really the story behind it. But anyway, we have the Lego Hogwarts Express here as well as another set I would love to build, but I would also like to have it like as a sealed one, I think, as well. It's such an iconic thing, I think, to the movies as well. So great, just great build here. And then there's the new UCS one. It's like 530 bucks, I think. Maybe it went up to 550. I'm not entirely sure, but that's another great one. A lot of people didn't like that one though, for whatever reason, because it was just unproportional in some aspects, and it was lazy. A lot of people thought as well. I made a video actually talking about that when it first came out. Not that one, but the UCS one. Alright, part of these last two Lego Star Wars sets here is the Imperial Light Cruiser Moff Gideon ship, and I love this set because Moff Gideon, I have to have this one sealed. Although I have like a pretty good theory and speculation, just a good feeling overall. I feel that one of the new 2023 sets is going to feature Moff Gideon in a much cheaper set. I do plan on building this one for sure, definitely, but I like this one a lot for Moff Gideon and his character, and if I were to ever have a sealed one, it would be probably purely for that. But as I was saying, I have a really good strong feeling as a Lego fan that they're going to have the Moff Gideon in a cheaper set, because for one thing, they did it with the Dark Troopers. That, of course, when this set came up, those were super expensive, like 50 bucks plus, and then they came out the Luke Skywalker versus Dark Troopers $30 set, also considerably the Dark Trooper Battle Pack, for whatever reason people like to call it. It is a good army builder, I'll give it to them on that aspect, but that, I think, is going to be something that we're going to have as a Moff Gideon in a cheaper set, like an Imperial Imprisonment or a Prison Break type of set for The Mandalorian Season 3, because it's something that's heavily rumored for the third season of The Mandalorian. Okay, and then lastly, honestly, my most favorite set, I have to have this set built. I have to have it sealed as well. Vader's Castle, upside down. I can't express this enough. I love the minifigures in this set here. Just a great selection of them all, and I love the Imperial Transport pilot there as well, the blue one, the Royal Guards there, the two variations of Darth Vader, Anakin Skywalker, the Bacta-Tank, and the just normal Darth Vader as well there. I've been looking at it already, that this is another set I would like to get, maybe sealed, maybe not, but this was just a great set, and I really wanted it. I didn't know I wanted it. It's been out since 2017, for those of you that don't know, based off of Rogue One there, of course. It is a set that, like I was saying, it's a set that like I didn't know that I wanted it, and then it went away on Amazon, and I was like, oh crap, I really wanted that. And then like a month later, all of a sudden it was back in stock on Amazon for like one last time. I remember really freaking out about it on like Instagram and everything, and I was one of those lucky people to get it, of course. I could have bought two actually for anything, but it's just another one of those spontaneous buys, and I was just like, I have to have this. It's just such an awesome looking thing. I would love to have one sealed, and I would love to have one as well as like built, actually. Whether it comes pre-built or not, I don't really care, but I just love everything about this overall set. That was my white whale for like a little bit of the longest time, like a month. I just like remember wanting it so bad, but that's probably like my favorite set out of all 37 of these overall. Who am I kidding? I love them all. 37 sealed collection sets here, of course, and it's only growing. It's only getting bigger, I feel like, to an extent. It's a little bit of a growing problem, pun intended, of course. But as I had mentioned, the reason I have all of these sealed actually is because two things. It's a collector thing, as in, like, I really like that $200 sealed Lego Star Wars Von Reg, even though the show was like pretty crappy for whatever reason. A lot of people didn't like the overall show. And then there's also the whole ideal of like, I want to get a couple more of those until I maybe open it up, just in case type of thing. like just in case I'm not able to get another one sealed or brand new type of thing, because I would like to have one sealed as a collector type of thing there as well. And then there's the whole other aspect that, hey, I don't have enough shelf room, and we're making shelf room, we're getting shelf room, and it's only getting bigger and better. I'm missing one shelf there, of course, as you guys already know, but this here kind of concludes my Lego Star Wars sealed set. Not Lego Star Wars specifically, but just Lego collection sealed sets of everything like this. I gotta go ahead and put all this stuff away now. So you guys hit the like button. Let me know all of your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. Maybe how many sets that you might have sealed or have ever had sealed at one point in time, and maybe your favorite set out of this entire collection, your favorite sealed set that you might have as yourself. I would love to hear you guys all think in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a great one, guys. This has been Unofficial Lego. Peace out, guys.